right, welcome everyone. This is Thursday's Hatha Yoga practice, and we are going to begin in standing position. Take a deep breath in standing. Let the exhale out slow. And continue deep breath in standing. Inhale fully and really expand. Exhale, breathe out all the way, draw into the core. And continue very deep breathing. After you've established your breathing rhythm, we will adjust the feet, making them even and spreading the toes. Having a subtle tuck of the pelvis and a light drawing into the core. Feel that the chest is broad and shoulders back and down. Arms hang down. Deep breath. Notice how standing tall just naturally gives you a little bit more openness to the chest. You can breathe a little deeper, and that deep breath lifts and creates that taller standing alignment. Roll the shoulders as our first little warm-up and keep breathing. Do both directions. And roll the wrists. And do about 4 or 5 each way. And rolling the hips. Doing both directions. Feet together, rolling out the knees. And doing 4 or 5 each way. Good, stand tall, lift the arms, and bend the arms, drawing in the small ribs in the core a bit. And re-extend the arms and relax. Next, we'll be doing a half sun salute. So go ahead and inhale, lift, arms up, and exhale, fold down. And transition to a flat back, and inhale, lift. And exhale, fold down. Flat back, lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back, lift. Exhale, downward dog, hands down. Walk back, hips high. Deep breath. Yeah, knees down. Child's pose. Yeah, come back to hands and knees. And roll the back out. When you're complete, take a part bow, and then release the hips and legs. And reach back through the ankles. Inhale, easy, and exhale to lower. Inhale, easy cobra, and lift the hands a little bit. Exhale, release. Inhale, easy cobra, lift the hands, and arms back. And exhale, lower hands back near the shoulders. Basic locust, lift legs and chest. And exhale, release. Locust, arms back. And exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, using the arms, but just a bit. Exhale, release. Chin to chest, inhale, roll the cobra. And lift the head last. Exhale, lower. Arms forward, extended locust, or do a basic 4. Deep breath. Come on down. And again, roll the cobra. Exhale, release. And if you'd like to do upward dog, bring the hands to low ribs, or just lift in neutral. And inhale, upward dog, and use the core, downward dog. Hips high. And let's go ahead and take child with toes tucked under. And then come to sitting or kneeling position. Big step up with the right foot. And runner's lunge. Knee above ankle. And work on lifting the chest. And after you've warmed up here, lift the right arm for a nice twist. You could also hold the low back if you need an easier form. Try and relax in the bottom shoulder. Don't let it stick in or jam up near the neck. A long trapezius, steady eye gaze, deep breathing. Good. Come on down. Take half Hanuman. And try and lengthen out the back so you're not slouching too much. Using fingertips or blocks can help. Stay with the breath. Come back to a runner's lunge. And then switch to a straddle. Hold the ground. I like to hook my thumbs, so I'm keeping my back flat and helping with the hips and hamstrings at the same time. A slight bend in the knees is good if you have pain in the legs from overstretching. Take a deep breath or 2 more. Draw into the core. You may or may not need to hold the hips for extra stability. Draw into the core either way, lift up. And then open the arms and open the right foot. Turn the back foot up, spread the toes. And warrior 2. Neutral lift, abdomen in. Side angle, left arm vertical. Back to warrior 2. And switch to the other side. Warrior 2. Neutral lift. Side angle, top arm vertical. Come back to warrior 2. And relaxing arms and legs. Hinge back down. Straddle. With the toes tucked under. Deep breath. Come on up to sitting or kneeling. And Big step up with the left foot. Have the knee above the ankle and lift the chest. Deep breath. And after you've settled in, take that twist, the left arm vertical. Notice if you're jamming in the shoulder, do your best to lift out of it. Hold the low back if you need. Come on down. Segue into a nice half split. Deep breath. And we'll transition back to runner. Spin to pyramid, or straddle pose it's called. In Sanskrit, it's Prasarita Padottanasana. And then draw into the core, maybe bend the knees, holding the hips can give support, stand up. Open the left foot and the arms. Turn the back foot in, take warrior two. Neutral lift. Side angle. Top arm vertical. Back to warrior two. Switching sides. Very smooth. Turning the back toes in and spreading all the toes. Warrior two. Neutral lift. Side angle. Top arm vertical. Back to warrior two. Relax. And hinge back down. When you're ready, take a spin back to the runner, letting the legs stretch and prolonging the breath. Glide through a hands and knees position. Exhale, downward dog. Walk or lightly hop up and come into a half lift position in a full fold. Chair pose. Standing pose. Chair pose. Downward dog. Child's pose. And let's go ahead and transition now to an elbow plank. So elbows down and extend the legs way back. Drop the hips a bit till they're shoulder level. Firm the legs. And take Sphinx. Right arm overhead. Roll to the side, hold the head, and bend the knee and hold the knee. If this is a stretch already, just stay here. Otherwise, hold the foot and extend the leg part way. And if you're falling backwards, bend the bottom leg. Now, if you can keep the balance and stretch a little deeper, eventually both legs are lengthened. Just work with the pose and the variation that suits you and have patience with the process while maintaining rhythmic breathing. And release. Let's go ahead and switch the sides. Bending the knee, opening the knee, holding the big toe, and extend the leg to gain a nice stretch in the inner hip socket and the hamstring. Remember your options. You can have the bottom leg bent, you can have the top leg bent, and eventually you want both legs to extend. Maintain deep, deep breath. When you're ready, we're going to segue back to the Sphinx position. So take your time. And once you're in the Sphinx, just notice some little subtleties. Now, try and make it an ankle stretch. If your feet naturally lengthen, then you may not feel a stretch. But if you have undeveloped arches and tight ankles, then extending back to the feet will be a stretch. Rolling the heels out so the pinky toenails are grounded is good. Having the arms a little on the wide side. It's like shoulder width is the typical form. Slightly wider works really well for a lot of people, and you want to feel broad in your chest. A subtle sense of lift. You can be active in the pushing in the arms to lift, or more neutral, but you don't want to be so passive that you sink into the shoulders. Okay. And of course, breathe. If you like, you can lengthen the arms and keep breathing. And come on now. Hands alongside of the chest. Use the core and lift. And now take a normal plank. Yeah, legs are very firm. And knees down. Transition to a seated pose. Now you can sit on the heels if that feels good. Just sit in a way that works for you for a nice seated twist. Take a twist to the right with a lifted spine and open the shoulders. And other side. And come back to center. Plank again. Strong, active legs. Deep breath. And if you like hands and knees to face down, or hover in chaturanga just for a moment, tucking the tailbone using the core. And then we'll all release to face down. Try the hands a little higher and wider. And we'll do a sustained cobra for about 3 breaths. And feel freedom in the chest and rib cage without overdoing the low back. Come on down. Take a little bit of rest. If you want to switch back to the Sphinx or just not do more back bends, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, we're going to do another cobra, this time for 5 breaths. So let's see if we can feel good as we sustain. You're welcome to do more or less as you see fit. Honor the breath, honor the body, and just take it one moment at a time. Active through the ankles, pinky toenails grounded. Keep breathing. Good. Come on down and rest. Hands alongside the hips. Rotate the head to the right. And deep breath. And head comes back to center. Let's go ahead and take the hands underneath the hips and lift the right leg. Rotate the knee in a bit and enjoy strengthening the posterior core. Let's do one more deep breath. Exhale, release, and switch sides. Exhale, release, and rotate the head to the other side, just relaxing. Head comes back to center. Use the core and lift. And push into the legs, downward dog. Lift the right leg high. Let the hip lift slightly, but not twisting it open. Just getting good vertical height in the leg, toning that lifted leg. And switching sides. And both feet down. Let's go ahead and kneel. Switch to Dandasana. Legs come out from underneath. Sitting bones back. Sit tall. Push the hands down. Lift the chest. And if you like, lifting the arms, really emphasizing that lift of the chest. Deep breath. And then relax the arms. Bend the knees, bring the hands back. Let's do a tabletop. Lifting and breathing. Come on down. Draw the sitting bones back and take Navasana. Part way or fully. So you can do part way like this, or fully or something in between. Knees high, chest high. And let's do tabletop again. If you have sore wrists or you just need a little more height, using the fists can work really well. And come on down. Hips back. And again, lifting the arms. Sitting tall. Deep breathing. Feeling the power of the simple pose. And segue into a forward bend. Not trying to go your deepest, just relaxing mentally. Sitting bones back. Chest reaches forward. The downward process can come later. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy relaxation in the mind and let that translate into the body. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and scoot on up and transition onto the back. Next pose is going to be bridge. So have the feet parallel, tuck in, and inhale bridge. Using the hands under the hips or blocks, bringing the chest to the chin, not tucking the chin too much, and sustaining. And go ahead and come on down. And take the feet wide and bend the knees in. Enjoy releasing the spine and sacrum. And feet come closer together. And extend the left leg, roll up onto the side of the hip, and enjoy a nice hip side stretch. If the twists are difficult for you, you can always have knees together for a basic twist. For whatever variation of twist you take, you want the shoulders to stay grounded, and an option to use the hand on the thigh for a little leverage. Try and relax both sides of the glutes. You're naturally going to stretch through the glute of the top thigh, but the bottom glute sometimes tenses up. Just relax all through the hips and let that translate into the spine. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Nice deep breath, keeping the shoulders grounded. And come back to center. Bring the feet together and open the knees. Deep breath. And when you feel nice and complete with opening the hips, we're going to segue into Shavasana. You can do a variety of things for Shavasana. You could stay in a hip opener. You can put the legs up the wall, or you can even sit in meditation. The Shavasana experience is stillness. So whatever helps you to experience stillness is an acceptable form, but the classic pose is very nice. Just to relax, be still, and soften the breath so that you can soften the body and mind. Letting go into the flow and taking time just to be. if you'd like to take a longer, deep relaxation, feel free. Otherwise, we'll bring movements back to the fingers and toes. Slowly take knees to chest in a comfortable seat. Once in your comfortable seat, sit tall and breathe deep. We're going to do a clearing breath in 3 O's. When you're ready, breathe in through the nose if you can. Open mouth, exhale. And inhale for Om. Om. Namaste. Wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. This is a little more of a short form. We have a variety of things to do to get ready for a family trip to Sequoia National Park this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to stream on Saturday. I'm not familiar with the strength of the Wi-Fi signal that will be at the place we'll be staying at. So if it's strong enough to do a live stream, we will do Saturday Vinyasa, but it's possible that that might not be able to happen. So I will try and film something and save it and upload it later. But there is a large collection of not only my professional produced DVDs that have music, but all the live streams get saved. So dip into the collection if you need some Saturday morning yoga with G. Classes are all for donation. Check the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. All that stuff really helps, especially if you can't send a financial donation. But yeah, my family and I really appreciate the people who support us financially. It allows us to continue these videos. So thank you so much. And thank you for sharing and watching irregardless. So looking forward to the next time. You can always comment on requests and poses that you'd like more information on or would like to practice in class. If I don't feel like it's appropriate for the general group, I may not include, like if you want to do leg behind the head handstand, you're not going to get what you want. But if you want some more information on general poses, feel free to comment about that, and I'll try and include that at some point. Drink water, be good to yourself and others, and I will see you soon next time.